The alarm does not scream, it whispers. You wake up before the sun. The house is still, wrapped in the cool, dark quiet of early morning. You move through the shadows to the kitchen, the soft click of the coffee machine the only sound. With a warm mug in hand, you sit down at a simple wooden desk. You open a notebook and write a single clear goal on a fresh page. Then, you open a laptop, its screen glowing against the pre-dawn darkness. This is not a scene from a movie. This is the quiet, deliberate start of a day built for success. It looks small, it feels simple, but these small acts, when compounded, are the architects of an extraordinary life. Many of us believe that ultra-successful people are powered by some secret, explosive force of motivation. The first and most crucial rule is the cultivation of radical self-belief. People who achieve great things often share one common trait. They believed in their own potential long before anyone else did. They started the project when the room was full of doubters. They raised their hand when others stayed silent. They continued to work on their craft when no one was watching or applauding. This is not the loud, boastful pride that seeks external validation. It is a quiet, internal confidence. I can figure this out. I am capable of learning. I can improve. This belief is the bedrock upon which all other efforts are built. This powerful self-belief is not something you are born with. It is something you build brick by brick. When you finish a short project you started, you lay a brick. When you learn one new skill, no matter how minor, you lay another. When you keep a promise to yourself, you add to the foundation. I recommend keeping a proof of competence list. Every time you accomplish something, write it down. Over time, that list becomes a powerful repository of evidence. The second mental rule is value consistency far more than intensity. Our culture celebrates the dramatic, all-or-nothing effort. We idolize people who worked 100-hour weeks to launch a company. We idolize people who pulled all-nighters to finish a project. Intense effort has its place, but it's not sustainable for long-term success. Motivation is a fickle friend. It comes and goes like the weather. Some days you're energized and ready to conquer the world. Other days you're sluggish, uninspired, full of doubt. Everyone has those days. The difference is what you do on the low-energy days. Success is small, mundane habits done with relentless consistency. It's the sum of thousands of tiny, unsexy decisions repeated over time. A single intense workout might leave you sore, but won't make you fit. Small, consistent workouts week after week transform your health. Writing a book, not a heroic weekend, but a few hundred words every day. Building a business, not one brilliant idea, but one more sales call, one more email, and improving the product by 1% each day. This mindset shields you from motivation's roller coaster. With a system of habits, you don't wait for inspiration. You follow the script. Your habit becomes the trigger for action, not your mood. Section 4. Mindset shift. Number 3. Playing the long game in a short-term world. The third mindset shift is the deliberate practice of long-term thinking. We live in a world that is obsessed with immediate results. We want fast praise, fast profits, fast solutions. Social media feeds are filled with highlight reels of overnight success, creating the illusion that great things happen quickly. In this environment, choosing to play the long game is a radical act. The most successful people, however, understand that true sustainable growth is a slow burn. They consistently choose projects and habits that will pay dividends not just tomorrow, but in 5 or 10 years from now. They are planting seeds today for trees whose shade they may not enjoy for a long time. This long-term perspective fundamentally changes how you make decisions. It often means saying no to tempting short-term opportunities in order to preserve your time and energy for future gains. It might mean choosing the slow, difficult path of mastering a valuable skill instead of chasing a trendy but fleeting opportunity. It means saving and investing a small portion of your income today because you understand the power of compound interest over decades. This is not about self-denial. It is about strategic patience. Ask, will this action move me closer to the person I want to be in 5 years? Use it as a filter to favor the important over the merely urgent. Section 5. Mindset shift number 4. Failure as data, not defeat. The fourth rule is to reframe your relationship with failure. For most of us, failure is a painful, emotional experience. It feels like a judgment on our abilities, a final verdict that we are not good enough. This mindset makes us risk-averse. We stick to what we know. We avoid challenges. We play it safe. The most successful and innovative people view failure through a different lens. When things go wrong, they do not see it as a personal defeat. They see it as valuable data. Failure is a feedback mechanism, a teacher pointing out what does not work. When a lab experiment fails, the scientist doesn't give up. They meticulously document the results. They analyze what went wrong. They form a new hypothesis. They run the experiment again. Adopt that mindset for your goals. A project fails. A sales pitch gets rejected. A launch misses expectations. Your job is to become a scientist. Detach emotionally and ask analytical questions. What was the hypothesis? What were the results? What did I learn from the gap between the two? What one thing will I change for the next attempt? Shift from, I am a failure to, this attempt failed. Here is what I learned. It turns setbacks into lessons. It turns mistakes into stepping stones. Each failure makes you smarter, more skilled, better prepared for the next attempt. Progress becomes a series of iterations, not a straight line. You try, you gather data, you adjust, you try again. With this approach, you cannot truly lose. You either succeed or you learn. Both outcomes move you forward. Section 6. Mindset shift number 5. Relentless curiosity as your engine. The fifth and final mindset shift is the active cultivation of relentless curiosity. In a world changing at an accelerating pace, the idea that you can finish your education is obsolete. The most adaptable and successful people operate like perpetual students. They never assume they have all the answers. They are constantly reading. They are constantly listening. They are constantly asking questions. They are constantly exploring new ideas. They seek ideas outside their expertise. Breakthroughs come from intersections. Curiosity keeps their minds sharp. Curiosity keeps their skills relevant. Curiosity keeps their perspectives fresh. Curiosity is active engagement, not passive consumption. Ask, why? Ask, what if? Talk to people with different viewpoints and truly listen. Tinker with new tools and tech to see how they might improve workflow. In 2025, generative AI will evolve rapidly. In 2025, new productivity apps will evolve rapidly. In 2025, automated platforms will evolve rapidly. The curious person sees these as levers, not threats. They experiment to work smarter, faster, more effectively. Curiosity protects you from dogma and stagnation. Hold beliefs lightly. Be open to better ways. Intellectual humility is a superpower. It lets you adapt and pivot, not cling to outdated methods. Always search for the edge. Hunt 1% improvements. Try new techniques that unlock next-level performance. Play the game of continuous improvement. Curiosity fuels progress. Section 7. The daily discipline. Turning mindsets into action. These 5 mindsets: radical self-belief, consistency over intensity, long-term thinking, failure as data, relentless curiosity, are the internal architecture for a life of high performance. But a blueprint is useless until you start building. The bridge between these powerful ideas and your actual results is the simple, unglamorous work of daily discipline. Discipline is not the cold, harsh force of willpower we often imagine it to be. True discipline is a form of self-love. It is the act of respecting your future self enough to do the hard thing today. It is what turns your abstract mental rules into concrete daily routines. Wake up at a consistent time. Make a short, clear plan for the day. Work in focused, uninterrupted blocks of time on your most important task. Review your progress, rest and recover well. Repeat. To begin this process, you do not need to overhaul your entire life overnight. You simply need to choose one mindset and attach it to one small new habit this week. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to be 1% better than you were yesterday. Use modern tools as leverage, not as distractions. Use an AI tool to help you brainstorm ideas. Use an AI tool to draft a first pass of an email, freeing up your mental energy for strategic thinking. Use a digital planner. Use a task management app. Use a simple timer to enforce your focused work blocks. These tools are not the solution in themselves. They are systems that help you protect your time and attention for the deep work that only you can do. As you walk this path, you will inevitably face challenges. You will feel the sting of rejection. You will feel the discomfort of growth. You will hear the voice of self-doubt whispering that you are not good enough. The answer to all of these is to fall back on your system. When you feel doubt, take one small, pre-planned action. When you feel the discomfort of a new challenge, remember that it is the feeling of growth. When you fail, open your journal and extract the lesson. Success is not a single, monumental event that you arrive at. It is a slow, methodical build, forged in the sum of your daily choices. Each day presents a new opportunity to cast a vote for your future self.